I'm out here protesting the shooting of Gil. He was a student here. I would have to say we give the police, weapons because we think they're not going to have to use them, or if they do use them, they will know when to. And then this isn't downtown Mobile. This isn't like some drug-riddled area where there's, crazies. This is a place where students are. And for our police to act in a way that involves deadly force on a student, what are you going to send the tuition back to his family to pay for his funeral? Like, what do you like? How do you justify the means? And now I hear they're going to give the drug dealer the death penalty. He should go to jail for dealing drugs. He shouldn't go to jail for killing Gil, because that was a decision. The police in their report, they said consequences and actions. Well, this is the same situation with this cop. Consequences and actions. You can't kill students. And there should have been something set in place. They don't use tasers, they don't use pepper spray. They should have been equipped with both, because you have to walk such a fine line of do what we say or we kill you, and you just can't have that.
Honestly, I'm here just because I can't. It makes me sick to know that this happened right by my house, my home, the campus I did go to at one point. There's other options than violence. Deadly force is not the answer. There's rubber bullets, there's tasers, and the fact that this campus doesn't have tasers in their budget, it's really disturbing, because how many more times is this going to happen before it's solved?
Yeah. I just wanted to say that I do support our USAPD. I think the actions they took were appropriate but tragic, but I still just wanted to stand here and say that I support them. I think that Officer Austin assessed the situation, he attempted to defuse it, and from what we understand took an appropriate course of action. Not knowing what the young man was on at the time, he couldn't have known if tasers or pepper spray would have been effective, and so unfortunately he had to go for his weapon. But I think the fact that the young man got up and continued to come after him even after he had been shot speaks volumes for what would have would not have worked.
Tell me what brings you here today.
Just shock and outrage. I just can't believe that the university isn't better trained. I don't think that young man should have lost his life. We cheapen life when we shoot first. And it's just unbelievable. The pain and angst of the parents, I can't imagine. But the university needs to be held responsible, called it to the attention of the community at large. I mean, this is not the way to handle a young man high on drugs, evidently with no hidden weapon. So there's just no reason to do what they did, and they need to promise that they're going to do better.
And what brings you out here today?
My support for the police department. I'm not saying I support the consequence of the choices that was made, but I do believe that the police officers are trained both in how to handle situations and the law, and when presented, you never know what choice you'll make in that situation. My son works at the police department here. He's a student here at Sal, and since his birth and my birth, I've always preached choices and consequences. We have to think about our choices and what the consequence thereof. If this young man had not, he's 18 or 19 years old, if he had not chosen to drink and do drugs, the situation wouldn't be. So I think it just all could be avoided, but they're just focusing on the choice of the police officer. Well, he was put in that predicament. He didn't chose, to do that, but that's part of the job.
Yeah. Has your son or other officers been trained for this type of incident?
Oh, I believe so. They go through training, whether it's at the city police department or they have another facility up in North Alabama. They study the law. But each situation is different, and they put their life on the line every day. And sometimes it doesn't turn out for the better for one or the other.
Sure.
I don't have anything against the police. I don't want this guy to be, lose his job or anything, but I just want different measures to be taken when it comes to apprehending someone doing something wrong. If someone takes a drug, and it's against the law, they should go to jail. They shouldn't have to die.
Right.
I do wish the university would be a little bit more forthcoming. I realize for legal reasons they probably can't admit to any fault, but to just say our condolences go out to the family, I don't think anyone would not say that. And they need to say a little bit more.